And we are back once again. We are back. Yesterday, I was thinking about something that I've brought up a lot on this channel. And as I was thinking about it, it was as though I was finding so much meaning, so much more meaning in it. And I would like to speak about it. And as I say that, I recognize that it may not be possible for me to articulate exactly what I desire to. And that's okay. It's like, how do you articulate something that isn't just a single idea? It's a single idea that is built upon all past ideas. And not just ideas, but feeling as well, meaning. It's like my experiences through the years. Only I have access to what I've experienced, what I've perceived, and what I've experienced because of what I've perceived. Only I know the layers and the interconnectedness. So let's just try it. The idea I'm talking about is the idea that this channel is for me. It's practice. It's exposure therapy. And there's multiple aspects to this. I'm sort of sussing out and making conscious in this moment. One of these aspects is that this is the next step of my healing journey, which I've spoken about before. But I'm going to attempt to add more meaning. It's like when I came into this, making my channel, it's like, all right, I'm sharing what I've learned. I'm sharing myself. I'm putting myself out there in this way that may help others. I'm making content. I think that's the main idea. I'm making content for other people. And in a sense, I am. But in another sense, I am not at all. As I said, this is the next step of my healing journey. That is what this is. And that brings me to sort of another aspect that my mind is sort of subtly locking onto or trying to lock onto. I'm experiencing it sort of locking onto this next idea, but I've sort of got to really zero in on it. It's this idea of what I'm doing is for me. And I've been recognizing so many parallels between, as I've mentioned, making the channel and just life in general. I've mentioned a lot about my past self, the past blueprint, the past paradigm sort of popping up and sort of interrupting the flow, the creation, but not really, because I've embraced this part of myself as not something to hide and to. I've embraced it as part of the video, the content. But I'm struggling to articulate this. And that's okay. It's like this past version of me coming up to be released is the part of me that has been living and existing and giving my power to other people. In all sorts of ways. Due to childhood conditioning. And what I'm noticing is, as I work on my channel and I upload these videos, I'm seeing myself recalibrate to embracing this new idea, this new way of living for myself, putting myself first, taking back my power. And this is showing up in multiple ways. It's this idea of, okay, so the past is going to pop up and it's going to make me feel as though I can't sit here in this video for 30 seconds because someone will be bored. I need to be as precise as possible because then I will not make sense. And maybe someone will be given the wrong impression or misunderstand. Or I'm making too many videos. Or I'm speaking about the wrong things. These past versions of me coming up. And this sort of made my mind just lock on to the other idea, to sort of validate the other idea I mentioned of this is the next step of my healing journey. And that's exactly what's happening. I'm taking it into the public realm. Not that my channel is super public and seen by everybody, but that It's gone from something I've been alone with and doing internally to something that is now being spoken and documented and put out there on the internet in a way that is much more vulnerable and exposed. I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting my healing journey out there. And that is the next step. So by that, that's what I mean when I say this is the next step of my healing journey. And again, it's about 11 minutes in. Wow, that was fast. I want to acknowledge how comfortable, again, I feel right now. I feel like the last 4 or 5 videos, this is something new I'm experiencing. This just really being in the moment and being so much less self-conscious of this process and just feeling comfortable. It's something it feels good. And I just got chills. I think we'll end this video here.